we've talked about all the sort of the things that stop you, losing weight or cause you to gain weight and so on. So if you just had to summarize advice you would give to someone who wanted to lose weight and say, well, what sort of diet should I be eating? What would you say to them?
Okay, so number one, low-lying fruit is seed oils. And the reason for this is very clear. So if somebody has to try and give up sugar and carbohydrates, there's a whole lot of addiction going on there, because we know that sugar is addictive. It's very, very difficult. But seed oil, you don't really have, there's no more addiction from seed oil than there is from saturated animal fat. You can give up seed oil and replace it with something that's far healthier and far less inflammatory without suffering any cravings or any withdrawals at all. This is sort of, the no cost change to your diet. There's no downside to doing this. You're not going to have to wean yourself off it. You're not going to have to contend with cravings. You're not going to have to retrain yourself. The low-lying fruit, the logical thing, the very first thing that you ought be eliminating from your diet are seed oils. Number two, sugar.
Further. So seed oils are really found in two sort of ways, I guess. One is cooking oils, so all the different, safflower oil and canola oil and so on. And then secondly, in processed foods. So
every processed food.
Every processed food, yeah. So basically, that's the first thing you do, is stop processed foods. And then change what the oil that you're cooking from the seed oils to what would you recommend?
So the single best oil that I personally use is called tallow. So tallow actually comes from around the kidneys in an animal. And the reason we like tallow is because it's very resistant. It's even more resistant to oxidation than other fats are. So tallow, we call it, might be suet made into tallow, but what have you. That's the fat. Suet is the actual fat around the kidneys, and when you heat it up and put it into a liquid, we turn it into tallow. So tallow is the number one.
Right. Okay. Right. Continue on. Sorry to interrupt, but tell me number two.
Well, number two is just sugar. Now, we do distinguish. Now, why we get a bit loose. We talk about glucose as being sugar and so on and so forth. But there really is a worse kind of sugar. There's glucose, and then there's fructose. And sugar that contains fructose is far worse and far more deleterious. It's 7 to 10 times sweeter than glucose, which makes that addictive potential is just off the scale. It is much more likely to damage our proteins by a process we call glycation. It's just really, it's nobody's business. So
where is fructose?
So fructose,
where do you find fructose?
Is in anything that is particularly sweet. So anything that we'd normally consider sugar. So we have table sugar, that's 50% fructose. Anything that lists sugar or any of the 50 odd pseudonyms, such as organic agave, anything that says syrup is a sugar. Sometimes they might try and get around things, use malts or what have you. But the point is that, you just have to look on the nutrition label and look where it says sugar. They will generally distinguish between fructose-containing sugars on a nutrition label, that will be under the sugar row, versus the glucose-containing complex carbs or other carbs, which they'll just list as a carbohydrate. So the simple fact is, if you're eating a food that comes with a nutrition panel on it, there's a very good chance it's processed food. The chicken in my fridge, the eggs in my fridge, they don't have nutrition labels on them. They're real food.
Yep.
So that's that number one and two. Get rid of the seed oils. And that's so easy. I can't impress. Like, you can do this with no effort. There is some effort there, but it's not physiological effort. You're not fighting cravings. You're not going to be beating yourself up over this one. That's just so easy. Everybody should do that straight up.
Okay.